Hello, everybody. We're now live and it's Wednesday. I'd like to let everybody know I haven't been on for a while. I've been waiting for the market to kind of settle. Um, Trump has created pretty much chaos with everything. It first was the tariffs, which kind of completely crashed the markets, all markets, which he then backed off on. Thank goodness. And we are happy for that. So and then again, I was going to go live last night, and then I heard that he was doing a press conference where he's talking about the Gaza Strip again, which has created a bit of uncertainty in the market. Um, we all wanted President Trump because he's pro crypto, but his erratic behavior has people second guessing everything and every day. So until he's further into this presidency, we might see this for a while, or they may just start to ignore it. We're not sure. Um, the other day, he announced some crypto regulations possible, but at the end of the day, they can only do so much because it is decentralized. Your assets are safe. It's not just the US, this is checked worldwide. It's better in the banking system. Everybody's wallet is visible. If you ever want to check it, I can show you how. On today's show, I'm probably going to start by showing you an easy way that I get money up to the blockchain, transfer it to my Phantom wallet, and then buy either some BCC or maybe some Ninja Pepe. But I'm going to buy BCC tonight. But I'll teach you my way of doing it. This works really well if you're Canadian. It might be a little different in any other country. Depends on how your Coinbase and your banking system works. So yeah, let's kind of get to it. I'll share my screen. All right, so now, as you can see, I've got my Solana or my Bitcoin chart and my Sol chart here. Just kind of going through it for the night. Right now, I'm waiting on a trade for Solana, so um, yeah, we'll go over that later. Okay, so what I use is Coinbase to bring it up. This is my Coinbase account. I've already logged in. If you don't have a Coinbase, I would suggest getting it. So I'm getting distracted by my second screen here. It's very simple to use. Once you've got it and you want to bring money up, you can click here where it says cash, or you can go to my assets and click on cash, and then click on your Canadian dollar. And then over here on the right, it says deposit cash. It's even easier on your phone, by the way. So you hit deposit cash and then do it through online banking, or if you set up your Interac card, it'll take it right from your bank account preset, but I'm going to show you the way I usually do it that way. I can pick which bank I'm using. We'll just deposit $20 Canadian right now. Transfer from method. Continue. And you can see it's going to take me to a screen where I can pick my bank. I use RBC in this case. It's not working on this one. Let's do it a different way. We'll do it the deposit cash with my Interac e-transfer. $20. Continue. Okay, now I'm going to pick my RBC because I've already put money in there, like just an account to do it. Sign in. Now, depending on what security, you might be asked to verify with your phone or another tablet or another device. I did have to do that earlier. Sorry, my internet's a little slow here. So I'll go to my phone. Move it. One of the reasons it's doing it, I have my VPN set to Mexico. So it just wants to make sure it's me. So you'll get to this screen and then you continue, confirm, money sent. Then when you go back to your Coinbase, it won't take long and it'll show up. Once it shows up here, then we can buy some Solana, and there it is there already. That's how long it takes. So now we're gonna go to crypto. Buy. Let's pick our asset here. Solana. Buy $20 worth of Solana. Review the order. Oop, gotta go back. Want to make sure I picked pay with my wallet is selected. I had to make sure of that because otherwise it might take it right back out of your bank account again. Pay with Canadian wallet. Review order. Buy now. So now I have $20 worth of Solana and I can send it to another wallet. I find this much easier on my phone. It is so much less time consuming. So down here I can send crypto. So I'm going to send it. These are some of the wallets I've already sent to. And this is my see all. I'm going to send it to my Phantom wallet. Now, where you get this number is when you go into your Phantom wallet. I'll show you that. And I'm going to search. So I found it yet. So let's go to Solana here. So it hasn't actually processed it yet. So it'll take a few minutes. In the meantime, I'll show you how to get into your Phantom wallet or another way you can set up on pump.fund. So up here, I've already downloaded the Phantom widget. I'll log. Unlock it. And as you can see, some Ninja Pepe in the wallet I'm going to send it to. And then there's another way we can go into pump.fund. I've already connected my wallet, but you can log out and connect. You can put in your own email, all kinds of things. And then send Solana here. If you want to buy Solana, you do. If you click on your profile, it gives you your transfer address. So you want to get money into this area, and then this is your home screen. And you can search for your token here. Blue collar. And there's our token right there. It'll come up with a graph, current conditions, and this is on a 15-minute. You can see all the that happened down here. Which wallet did it, how much, how long ago. This one's filtered by a minimum size of 0.5. people you're following, you can filter it by just to see who's buying and trading if you want. So let's go back to Coinbase, see what my assets are showing. For some reason, it's showing about Bitcoin. I guess I gotta change that. Or send the max amount. Self-custody wallets, what I always pick. Just for it. So it's done. Now I just gotta wait for it to show up in my Phantom wallet. And you'll know it's there by, it'll show up here. So look at that, it's already there. That's how quick it can happen. So if you want now, if say I want to buy some blue collar crypto, I'm gonna go here. If you want to just do it from your Solana or from your Phantom wallet, you can do it right from there. And then you just do it by hitting swap. You click on Solana, swap. So you're going to switch from Solana to, and then you're going to put the address that you just copied, blue collar crypto. And then you can hit max 50%, whatever you want. Swap now, and you'll be buying it. I got my slip percentage at 2.5. It's going to default to 1. If a coin is really, really popular, you can have a big slippage. So most people have it set at 1, but if something's brand new, you're going to want to put it to auto just so you can get it sometimes. Another way you can buy it is, I'm already in pump.fund. This is my wallet, right? So I want to buy using Sol. But here it wants you to put the amount. You can't just put max. I prefer to buy in Phantom. It's a little bit easier because right now it says only a 0.07. See if I hit refresh, see if it picks it up. It hasn't. So let's just buy it in our Phantom wallet. Go back here. And the swap. It'll warn you that's unverified. It's just because there a lot of meme coins aren't. They got to be at a long time. Swap now. And it's done. So now I have in my account 1, and I have more than one account, obviously. I will have my blue collar crypto, and that's my activity. So now I have my blue collar crypto. So it's that easy to buy. The same when you're going to sell. And let's see if my trade is showing up here. Does not, but another way we can do put a DEX screener. This is a much more accurate way. And when you're looking at memes, these are all places you should be looking at. Obviously, we want to promote ours, but and then you can paste the address again. That's mine, so that's no good. Blue First, I didn't. Okay, and there's ours right there. And you can see there's my transaction right there. And it's the same wallet, so that's how you can do it. Lots of other things you can do here. You can see the top traders, how much they bought, how much they sold, how much profit and loss they've made on it. Again, it's decentralized, so it's everybody can see it. You can see that it's 382 or yeah, 362 holders. Who holds what? And I believe this is the Radium one, and then this is the biggest wallet. And then all their wallet addresses are here. And if you want to check out what they bought and sold and what they own, you can do it right here just by clicking simply on there. It'll take you to Sol Scan, and you can do this on any exchange, whether it's BNB. There's a BSC scan, and if you see a wallet that seems to hold a lot and make a lot of money, you can keep an eye on what they're buying, see all the assets they hold here. This one only holds blue collar, but you can see all the trades they've made. Again, that's why it's decentralized. Thing is, you don't know who owns that wallet unless they tell you. So it is very private in that way, but everybody can see everybody else's, and that's why there's such accountability. That's how simple it is to get money up to there. And then if you decide you want to sell, it's as simple as going to your Phantom wallet. You can see my assets. And if you want to sell it, again, you just swap it. You're going to swap blue collar to Solana. Choose however amount you want to do, then you'd hit swap. I'm not going to do it this time. If I go back to my home, if I want to withdraw, once I've sold the Solana, if I want to send my blue collar or anything to a different wallet, you click on it, you put in the address, and if I was going to send it to my Coinbase, you'd go over here, hit receive, copy this address, go back to your Phantom wallet, send Solana. I hope this is showing up. Put in that address here, choose how much you're going to send, obviously, and then you hit next, and it'll send it back to my Coinbase, and then I can simply withdraw it and put it straight to my bank account. Withdrawing from Coinbase is just as simple. You literally hit withdraw, how much cash you want to send out, continue, then you're going to do it to your Interac e-transfer, and it'll go right to your bank account in minutes. So within 5 minutes, you can bring money up and bring it back down to your bank account. That's why I use Coinbase. It is quickest with the lowest amount of fees. If you're going to do it in Pump.Fund, when you hit deposit, it gets expensive. So you might want to just look at getting yourself a Coinbase wallet. That's the easiest way. Crypto.com, you can bring it up too, but the fees are crazy. I found it with like any exchange, bringing the money up gets expensive because they sell it out to someone else, whereas Coinbase actually uses the Canadian banking system to bring it up. All right, so now let's get to the markets. First, we're going to start with Bitcoin. This is the weekly. We're sitting near the bottom of the stochastic RSI. Hasn't got there yet. We may be in for a little more pain. So let's just, as you can see, I've done some drawings here. We'll drop down to the 8-hour, and this will give you show you the importance of using. Let's go back in here. So as you can see, I've drawn the levels, support and resistance. And it always amazes me how accurate it can be. You can see I drew this one here, and it came and tested it there, 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 there. And then once it breaks through the next resistance level, which is hit here, here, you can see it bounces right back up. That's why it is important to draw these, because if you see it, as you can see, it bounced off this one, came back down. Once it breaks through, that's an entry point. You don't want to be entering here as it breaks down on one unless you're planning on shorting it. Obviously, you can get rid of this. And you can see here. So right now we're in between two. And a point of entry for me would not be here. It would be waiting for it to bounce off this level, which is 95K we might hit. If you see it going back up, I wouldn't enter it till it breaks here because there is a chance it would come back down. And this is our 8 hour. And you can see the stochastics not quite at the top. And these are our resistance zones again. It carries to all drawings. We're at the bottom of the 4 hour. So we might be looking at a bounce. It might be at the 95. Drop down to the 1 hour. This is, you zoom in sometimes and zoom out. You can see I drew a 1 hour line, trend line, with all points it hits. And then as you drop down, if you want to get an entry, when you think before it comes to here, you can drop down to your 5 minute. And you can draw yourself another trend line. Sometimes this allows you an early entry when it breaks a trend, as you can see, and then set an alert, and then it'll go off on your phone when to enter. If that's where you're planning to enter, it's usually best to wait for it to break through, come back, retest, and once it starts bouncing off. So if it comes here, it usually comes back down, and then it'll go back up. That's where you're going to want to enter. Here you're taking a bit of risk, so you're going to want to make sure you put a stop loss in so you don't take too big a hit. Get rid of this. Solana has been very erratic. I want to do it on it, but I'm waiting. So we'll go back to the 4 hour. These are my resistance zones I've drawn in. Probably did it on a lower time frame. Just to get a little more accurate. So as you can see, there was a few touch points, so that's a good one. And if you, I usually put the line here, and you can see there's a touch there. I don't always draw that all the way back there, and bounced here. So kind of waiting to see what it does. We're in an area where it could bounce. I put an entry. Let me check here. Again, it's much quicker on my phone. I put a buy at 186 right now in case it made its way through this. It hasn't. But the way this has been going, you can see it comes down, it goes up, and then comes back down. So I'm first going to wait and confirm that it is on a uptrend before I get into it. I use my Lux Algo, look for where people have buys. So I believe I did it on the 1 hour. So as you can see, there's a bunch of buys. So there is still a probability it'll come back down to this area. I was hoping to get it in the 186, hoping that there's like a liquidation wick down here, but I might put my buy to here in the 191 because there's a lot of money sitting here for longs and shorts. Up here is very small, and the next major one's way up there. So it's likely if we bounce off here, We're gonna make our way here, stall a bit, and then our next big area is up in this area here, which is the 230, 234. It is probably gonna hit resistance here. So that's how I look at it. I am in an ETH trade right now. This is where I entered. So, coordinates. I got in here. This is where I entered. I have my stop loss currently set at just below this point. Just because if it does hit there, it's definitely on a reversal. I might be at the point where I could raise it to here, and then I'd be in profit. Once I can raise it to here, I will add more to it and up my leverage, but until then, it's because this is only a 5-minute chart, not what I'm looking to do just yet. Doge is one I've been watching. This was a major trend line that I saw earlier, and I pointed out on our group, but it never actually made it through it. And that's why you like to wait for it to break and retest. It didn't happen. So now I've drawn a couple lower ones in because I think it is going to rebound. It has broken through this one. I must have got a notification when we were doing this. Wait to see if it comes through here or breaks here. It may hit here and bounce back down, but if it does, there's a retest area. Zoom out a bit. 30-minute. There's not a lot of money sitting down below, so it's likely this trade is going to go. The money's here and here, nothing else lower. So it is handy to use some of your Lux Algo tools if you got it. You can actually, and then this is my trend one that I use quite a bit. As you can see, it's still in a downward trend. It's just switched to an upward, according to it. And this is on 30 minutes, so that's a good sign. And on the 1 hour, we just published a green dot here. Again, another possible entry for a reversal. It hasn't published the green arrow, but reset. On the 4 hour, we're still in a green area, so it is possible entry point. If you're willing to take a bit of risk, you need to, if you enter, you're going to want to put your stop loss, I would say at 23049, and you're taking a bit of risk to start, so I'd start on a spot like a 1x if you're using leverage, or 2x, and then you can always increase it if you're using Femex. Again, I've showed you how to do that. If you need a refresher, you can ask. It takes out, but you got to add back in, and then you want to make sure you don't add in too high. So that's how we do it. I hope that helped with you with picking up how to get meme coins. Again, if we go back to the main screen, just so you know, every time you see this, that's a new meme coin being created. They are created so fast, it is unbelievable. So you are taking a risk. It's up to you what you want your risk to be. Usually when you're into memes, don't buy any more than you're willing to lose, because most of them are pump and dumps. And yeah, it can be quite upsetting. So you can see all these memes, and was sorted by age here. 8 minutes ago, this one was created, 1 hour. A lot of memes. You can see it went way up, came way down. So somebody made some money there. One was made 9 minutes ago. All these were 1 hour. And you can see this one went up 2,600%. And this is probably a pump. And it's still going, actually, which is pretty surprising. They must have a good community. Let me explain a little bit about community. Most of them use Telegram and X. I'll show you the Telegram groups here. Let me bring the screen over. This is Ninja Pepe, and since I've been on the show, there's been 26 messages already. And you can see just all the chat. There's 200 members. The higher the members, the better chance it's got for success. And you can see everybody was excited to get it going. Today they had to launch at 3. So they have a live stream too, they do. Blue collar crypto community too. That's why it's important if you have blue collar crypto meme to get on this community page and help pump it. We could definitely use more members here. We're at 270. Some of the big ones are holding 1,000 members. So the more you can get in there, the more you can sell. The higher it goes, the more you can make. So it's up to you to make the money on a meme. And that's why a lot of people don't like it. They'd rather do like regular trading or spot trading where you just buy and hold. If you have money, that is by far the safest. For us, we're trying to earn it so we can have our own portfolio, a spot. Yeah. As you know, a lot of us invested in different projects that haven't gone yet, and we may have missed a lot of the bull run because of it. And no fault of anyone's but our own. But yeah, because when we first bought, we were at like 17,000. Bitcoin's at 96. Could you imagine if you'd have just, put $1,000, you'd have been like 5 to 6,000 bucks you'd had. That's the beauty of spot trading. Though in a bull market, you do want to sell it to USD just before the crash and then buy back your asset that you want to keep. Because if it drops 40%, it's like you could have 40% more. So it's just one thing to keep in mind, even if you're spot trading. If anyone needs help with setting up a Coinbase or whatever, message us on Instagram or Facebook or Telegram, and hopefully one of us will be able to help you. So for night, that's it.